Hello and welcome to this NFC divisional round matchup in Sodom Bowl. So first things first, we have the Rams and the Packers. Rams coming in with home field advantage, 13-3. Packers 12-4, coming off a fresh hot win off the Bucks. First, let's cover the Rams a little bit. NFC West champs, as you can see there. For their team this year, all around, offense is middle of the pack. 4,553 yards, total yards 16th. 12th in passing yards, 20th in rushing yards, 22 points averaging, 14th, right in the middle of the pack on offense. Defensively, first in every single category. Total yards allowed, 2582. For passing yards, same thing, 1624, first in that. Rushing yards, less than 1,000 rushing yards total in the year, and averaging 9 points a game. So pretty phenomenal stats there. Jared Goff this year has been phenomenal. He's done what they needed him to do. He's 3,459 yards, 27 touchdowns, 19 interception. So he's been pretty good. Cooper Kupp's been their leading receiver, 67 receptions, 1,130 yards, 9 touchdowns. And then they've had a nice little committee going here. They got Tariq Cohen, who they use a lot in the receiving game as well, with this jukebox ability and speed. But he's got 169 attempts, 604 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then Malcolm Brown kind of takes the load after him with 109 attempts, 502 yards. So nice split there. But on defense, you got Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt, both totaling combined 64 sacks, 34 for Aaron Donald, 30 for J.J. Watt. So it's just been insane. And on the back end, they have Eddie Jackson with 8 interceptions, who's also been really stout as well. So it's just, it's hard to play against this defense with that pass rush and Eddie Jackson in the back there to kind of just thwart any kind of effort to throw deep. So that is the Rams. Now let's move over to the Packers. Packers come in and NFC North champs. Came in with a wild card. Didn't quite get to bye, but they've been pretty good as well. Their offense is kind of more of their strength. 6th overall in offense. Their rookie, Dyson, has been okay. He's at a negative touchdown interception ratio of 25-27. A lot of yardage, 37-33 for his yardage. Only a 62% completion rate, so that's a little alarming. But Davante Adams has been able to carry the load for him, make some nice big receptions with 75 of them, 1,409 yards, 11 touchdowns. So he's been really good for them as well. And Aaron Jones is 200 attempts, 1,226 yards, 17 touchdowns. So Aaron Jones has also been phenomenal for them. Defensively, they have Adrian Amos, who's been pretty good for them, 6 interceptions. Darnell Savage on the back end as well with him, with 6 sacks. I mean, they really don't have anybody like J.J. Watt or Aaron Donald, but they do have Rashawn Gary, who's been good for them this year with 13, but not great. So defense is in the middle of the pack, sitting around 19 total for them. Briefly, let's talk about their game in the wild card. 26-20 win over the Buccaneers, and this is kind of where it's surprising. So total yards allowed for the Packers against the Bucs, who have a really good offense, 259 total yards allowed. It's insane. They held Winston to 103 yards and at only 1 touchdown. Ronald Jones, who's been phenomenal all year, had 191 yards, but only a touchdown, and also fumbled the ball. So really, just not much able to get going there for the Bucs. Not a whole lot of yardage except for Jones. But offensively, Dyson came up big. He had 2 interceptions, but 394 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then Davante Adams and Marquez Valdez-Scantling on the back end, finishing it up, 176 yards, 6 receptions for Davante Adams, and 90 yards and 6 receptions for Valdez-Scantling, and 2 touchdowns as well for him. So look for those 2 guys to get involved. The Packers like to pass the ball. They like to run with Aaron Jones, but they like to lean on that rookie and like to see what he can do. So look to see what he can do in this one. All right, so we're almost ready to get going here. Let me tell everybody who is playing to start getting ready. So everybody who's tuning in, please put your predictions in the chat when you do get in here. Again, Rams and Packers. It is going to be a fun one. So while they go ahead and get ready, I'll throw the preview screen up, and we'll be with you guys shortly. All right, so we're just waiting for them to get ready up. They are about to do so, but real quick, let's take a look back at how the playoffs kind of have shaped out. So divisional round, wild card, we had the 49ers and Cowboys. Niners just edging out against the Cowboys, 28-21 there. Really good game there if anybody tuned in. It was broadcasted. Chiefs-Texans, another close one, 24-21, so they moved on. Packers, as we spoke about before, 26-20 against the Bucks. Ravens, 38-31. Just edged out there. There's a lot of close games there. And divisional round, it's some really nice close matchups as well. And myself against the Ravens was a close one. I believe the score was 40-14. And then we have this one as we're almost underway here. So this one's going to be a good one. And then we also had the 49ers and Saints, which was a phenomenal game. 21-17 there. Jimmy Garoppolo with some really good throws again. And then the Browns and Chiefs, 34-14. So the Browns will move on to the AFC Championship. So kickoff is underway. Packers will be back to receive. They're going to fair catch this. And let's see how this Rams defense comes out and plays. Really interested to see how this defensive front kind of takes it to this offensive front of the Packers. The Packers do have some good pass blockers in Bakhtiari and whatnot. So let's see if one of them can get free, either Aaron Donald or J.J. Watt. Just figuring out some things here. Sorry about that, everybody. But again, like we spoke about before, Browns move on. So it'll be Browns and Jaguars, myself in the AFC Championship. And this is for the chance to play in the NFC title game against the 49ers, who have been red hot, and their defense has been almost as impressive as this Rams defense has been, with Nick Bosa and company. And Richard Sherman has just been phenomenal as well. So look for him to be a factor going down the line to get to the Super Bowl. All right, here we go. Packers with the ball. Let's see how they can establish the run here. They're going to have to be able to do that to be able to combat this intense pass rush by the Rams. 1st and 10, Dyson, single back set, Jones in the backfield. 2 tight ends. Dyson reading the line. Going with a quick curl route there by Valdez-Scantling. Dyson almost throws an interception. Interesting call there to go with the pass with the rookie quarterback in a big game like this on 1st down against this defensive line. But nevertheless, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Single back ace, staying with the single back ace. 2 tight ends. Jones in the backfield. Man in motion. Adams left to right. Fakes to Adams, up the gut to Jones, and he is stuffed. There's that defensive line. Aaron Donald was there right away to meet him, almost met him at the handoff. Loss of 2, and Packers trying to get a little fancy here. Definitely feeling a little bit afraid of this pass rush and this defensive line. They're trying to use some misdirection, some quick plays, trying to get around this defensive line. But 3rd and 12, this is when these guys are going to get after this quarterback here. Jones to his right, shotgun set. 6 seconds on the play clock. He snaps it. He's looking. Run out of time. Adams over to the left, and it's intercepted. Intercepted one-handed by Jackson, just scoops it off the ground. And just like that, the pass rush got there. Nothing was really open. The secondary holds. And Eddie Jackson, we do have a booth review, but I think he did catch it. It is upheld. So Eddie Jackson with the one-handed grab of an interception, effortless almost, picks it up. And now the Rams are in phenomenal field position to try and turn this thing around. 1st and 10, I formation set. Cohen in the backfield. Packers loading the line. Cooks and Kupp out wide. They run it to Cohen, and Cohen actually loses a yard on the play. So nice defensive play there by the Packers. Right up the middle, the linebacker got there. Cohen unable to do anything. They need to hold this Rams team to a field goal. They don't want to gain any momentum, especially with that pass rush. You don't want to be forced to throw the ball here. 2nd and 11. I formation set. Rams calling a timeout. Didn't like what they saw. All right, so 2nd and 11. Back to the line of scrimmage. Single back wing pair. Cohen in the backfield. 3 tight ends to the right. Goff changed something up to the line of scrimmage. Changes something up again. Cook out wide. And the handoff to Cohen. Cohen with some space to the left side. And he does get to the first down. Nice little run there by Cohen. Plenty of space. Didn't really have to make any moves to get that first down. Brings it all the way down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. And be careful. The Rams are knocking on the door already in this one. I formation set. Brown in the backfield now. They hand it to Brown. Brown up the middle. He's got some space. He tries to he tries to truck a man, but only gets about 6 yards there. 2nd and 4 coming up. Ball on the 15-yard line now, definitely well in the red zone. 2nd and 4, and the way this team is running the ball already, they can just keep running the ball. Another I formation set. Brown in the backfield, going with the stretch to the right side, trying to get around the outside. He spins back in, breaks a tackle, and it gets to the 9-yard line. Malcolm Brown spins. There was nothing there on the outside. The edge was contained phenomenally. He spins back in, puts his shoulder down, and gets the first down. 1st and goal now on the 9-yard line for the Rams. And LA is coming out red hot in this one. Really just a phenomenal drive so far by the Rams. Really haven't been behind the chains, doing what they can, just taking what defense is giving them with this run game. Toss to the left. Cohen with some space. He spins back in, and he gets immediately stopped. I believe that's Rashawn Gary in the backfield immediately. They try to go to the outside with a toss play to Tariq Cohen, uses speed, couldn't get around the edge. Now it brings it back to the 12-yard line, so a tricky situation for them on 2nd and goal at the 12. It's going to force this Rams team that's been running the ball really well so far in this drive to pass the ball as the Packers are in the scrimmage, pressing the receivers to the line of scrimmage. Now they back off. Cohen in the backfield to the right, trips to the left. They hand it to Cohen. Cohen with some space. Cohen and a nice open field tackle to get around that blocker by number 44 on the Packers. That's Summers, the linebacker, with the tackle. 3rd and goal, right back to where they started of this goal line possession at the 9-yard line. Really limits your options here as they have Cohen in the backfield to the right, Woods in the slot. 3rd and goal. And the draw play, the so special, here we go. And he doesn't get anything. Summers again with the tackle up the middle. Rams all runs on that drive. And it worked for them a little bit. They played a little bit conservatively, especially in that goal line stance, but they have a good chance to get this field goal. Why was that going so slow? All right, well, the kick is up and good. 3-0 after that interception, and the Packers were just immediately stopped by that defense. That defense, even if that offense by the Rams doesn't do anything like they just did, and they kind of, run the ball a lot, play conservative. They don't need to try and take shots at the end zone. They have that defense to just bail them out time and time and again. And Eddie Jackson in the back there, he's just insane. He's already got his X Factor activated. Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt were coming off hot off the edges already. So Packers might get a little antsy here and try and take some shots early in this drive. But if they stick to the ground game early, try and stop this pass rush, they might be all right. It's 1st and 10 at their own 25. Jones in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the left. And RPO to Scantling. He's got some space and he doesn't get around the edge. Still a 4-yard game. That's okay, though. I like the RPO call there. It's exactly how you combat the pass rush with quick RPOs, quick runs up the middle, trying to get away from those edge rushers as quickly as possible. 2nd and 4 coming up. Packers going to single back, dice slot set. Jones staying in the backfield. 2nd and 6 up the middle. Jones with some space. Jones it's around Jackson. Breaks off the tackle of Jackson and gets to about his own 39-yard line. Really phenomenal run there by Jones. Just breaks off Jackson's tackle easily with phenomenal ease. Just kind of trucks him there. That's not really what he's known for, but Jones has been phenomenal this year, and he's proven it on that play. 1st and 10. Weak wing set. 2 tight ends to the right. And they hand it to Williams. Williams tries to go up the middle, and he's stuffed for a no-yard gain on the play. So Eddie Jackson's X Factor is still activated. Packers are trying to play it safe here with some RPOs, some quick runs, exactly what you want to do. But when the runs aren't working, this is where he's going to have some issues. 2nd and 10, he's going to be tempted to pass. He's going to be tempted to do some kind of trickery to get a couple yards and make this a 3rd and manageable. 2nd and 10. Rams staying in the 3-4 pistol set. And they do pass it. They got Adams over to the left side. Adams with the quick curl and a nice catch there by Adams in traffic with Jackson right down his back for a nice 14-yard gain. Devontae Adams showing his colors again in this one. And now Packers just got over midfield and into Rams territory. So nice little drive put together so far as they go to I formation set. Rams staying with the 3-4 set. Really trying to stop this run game. And the play action. Risky play action. Donald's there immediately. Very risky to call play action. The run game is working, but it doesn't matter even if it is because of how quickly Donald can get there. And number 45, if you saw the replay there, didn't even want to block him. He's like, all right, you can get him. I don't even want to touch Aaron Donald. He scares the crap out of me. All right, so 2nd and 18. This is going to get dangerous for them again. Rams showing blitz. Shotgun set. Jones to his right. And they hand it to Jones. Jones with some space. Jones to the 35, 30, to the 20, to the 10. Will he take it? He does. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones takes it all the way, and I was not expecting that to get any kind of space there. The Rams were showing blitz, and they did blitz, but Jones able to find the gap quickly, and with all those guys on the line, he was able to run by everybody untouched for a nice rushing touchdown. That's the way to start it for the Packers. Nice rushing touchdown. 2nd and 18. They took what defense was giving them. They weren't trying to force it downfield and let that pass rush get there. Good play call by JMO. And that's going to be the issue in this one. If this Packers team can score any kind of points, I don't know if this Rams offense is going to be able to keep up with them. Cordell Patterson back to receive. He will take it out. Takes it to the 20, and he is hit hard at the 21-yard line. So here comes the Rams offense. Maybe feeling a little bit of pressure now as they may try to get something going here. They came out with all runs in the last drive where they had really good field position, couldn't score the touchdown. Now what will they do here? 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line at the end of this first quarter. All right, 1st and 10, pistol set, 3 wide receivers to the left, Coop out wide to the right. Cohen in the backfield. And they hand it to Cohen again. Cohen spins Gets to a little 9-yard, 8-yard gain there. Nice spin move by Cohen. He had a man right in his face as soon as he got the ball almost. Right at the line of scrimmage he was met, but spins away from it. And a nice little 8-yard gain. So the Rams, again, staying with the ground game. But those wide receivers, the Packers are afraid of those, so they're trying to play for that and let him run the ball a little bit. But now they do pass. Goff in the backfield. Goff over the middle to Cooper Kupp with a nice reception over the middle. Brings it to his own 48-yard line. That'll do it for this first quarter. 7-3 is the score. Packers up by 4 points here as the Rams are now driving. If that was anybody else besides Cooper Kupp or anybody else, who wasn't as good of a receiver, I probably wouldn't have thrown that ball. That was a little bit of a risky throw there. It was a deep slant over the middle, and because of Cooper Kupp's route running abilities, he's able to get across in front of that cornerback there for a nice reception and even get some rack yards too. 1st and 10, gun bunch, Cohen in the backfield, and it's a screen play. Will they set it up? No. Goff cannot get it away, and it was covered beautifully by the Packers. Unable to throw that away either. Has to take the sack. 11-yard loss in the play. So after that great play and grab by Cooper Kupp, they're starting to drive the ball. Now they're backed up their own 36-yard line with 21 yards to go for a first down. So staying with the gun punch set. Cohen in the backfield. And they are going to pass it now. They have a man over the middle. And a little bit of receiver quarterback miscommunication there as Goff had dead-eye accuracy on that apparently, but Robert was unable to turn his head for that. And it brings up a long 3rd and 21 here. Empty set. Cohen out wide to the right. They will throw. They're throwing deep to Everett, and Everett goes up and does not come down with it. Sorry, that was Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham was out wide. He tried to toss it deep on the seam route, double covered, and unable to come down with it. So 4th and 21, they will kick it away. Hecker back to punt. And it's away. And Williams is back to receive. He hurdles a man, takes it to the 22-yard line. Man, this Packers team is gaining momentum now. An insane hurdle by Jamal Williams. I would have not seen that a lot in Madden at all, but JMO, fearless right now. He's feeling it. Hurdles a man, and they come out in the I formation set. Jones in the backfield. Jones feeling hot right now after that long touchdown run. What will they do to respond? They hand it to Jones again. Jones up the middle. Cuts to the outside and back in and gets a 4-yard gain there. Nice little quick cut to fake out the linebackers and get what he could when there's pretty much no room to run there. Nice little 4-yard gain. As soon as the Packers can get this Rams team out of this 3-4 formation, get them into the nickel, kind of spread them out a little bit, they might have some success passing the ball. But for now, I like what he's doing. He's running the ball, and he's trusting his linemen and his running backs to go up the middle against these edge rushers. 2nd and 6 here. Man in motion. Scantling in motion. He's looking to pass. He's got some time over the middle, and he's got a man, and he doesn't hold on to it. He had a man for his second. It's Wilson there. Albert Wilson unable to corral it. Incomplete. So 3rd and 6 coming up. Third and 6. Watt looking to come with pressure. Jones to his left. He's looking over the middle to Adams, Devontae Adams. With the 2 defenders on him, Littleton had a break on it, but turned his head at the wrong time. Adams right in front of him. Nice receiver quarterback communication there. Adams able to make that reception and get the first down. So, stay in the shotgun formation. Jones in the backfield. 3 receivers to his right. And a draw play to Jones. Jones just gets stuffed by Littleton. Littleton is angry after that missed opportunity to break up the pass on the 3rd down. Gets in there and stops Jones for a 1-yard loss. Packers try to come with the same formation, trick him a little bit, try to make him think they're passing it. Go with the draw play. Rams did not bite at all. And here they come in the I formation set now in 2nd and 11. Rams spreading the line of scrimmage. They go with the toss play. Jones has some blockers. Will they get around the edge? A spin move, and he gets tackled by Blake Martinez actually. Only a gain of about 3 yards. So 3rd and 8, another 3rd and medium coming up for this Packers offense. Right now, these yards are really tough. After that long run, these yards have been really tough to come by for this Packers team. Not a lot of open over the top, at least quickly. Forced to throw it down low or run the ball. 3rd and 8 coming up. Williams in the backfield now. They snap his zone blitz coming in. Will he get it away? He does. Gets it to his man, Scantling. Scantling with some space. Jukes a man to the 30, to the 20. Will he take it to the 10? 5, touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Insane curl route, a deep curl route. Insane timing. He had the zone blitz in his face. Dyson with a dime to Valdez-Scantling over to the right side. And he does the rest, makes a man miss, and turns on the Jets for a touchdown. So penny an extra point, it is good. 14-3. Packers coming out and making a statement in this one with a pair of big plays on offense. Rams are going to have to open it up. They can't play that conservative style of offense that they've been accustomed to this year and have had success with. Farish gets called, others are going to bring it out to their own 25-yard line. 4:48 left to go in this half, and a surprising half. Packers really trying to take control here momentum-wise. I formation set. Goff with the step back. He looks. He's got Cooks over the side. Cooks with a spin move, and he takes out of bounds across midfield to the 49-yard line. Nice out route and read by Goff and Cooks connecting for a big play there. And he spins out of bounds, but still a really nice play there. 1st and 10. I formation set. Staying at the same set. Packers loading the line of scrimmage. Goff doesn't like what he sees. He's changing it. He steps back to pass. He's looking over to the right. I think he didn't mean to throw that, and it is dropped. Looked like he was trying to snap the ball quickly. Pressed A too many times and threw a quick pass to Graham, unable to hold it. And 2nd and 10 coming up. Rams like to go to these I formation sets early and often. Have had a lot of success with it. 2nd and 10, staying at the same I-form pro set. And a handoff to Cohen. Cohen with a spin move, and he takes it to the 44-yard line. 5-yard gain. Makes this a 3rd and 5 coming up. Packers had the zone blitz up the middle, but Cohen able to spin his way for what he could and gets 5 yards. Make this a really manageable 3rd and 5, and it's a big one. They need to get something going quickly. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They don't want to let the Packers get the ball so quickly after that momentum from the last big play. Goff, empty set. Graham to his left. He's looking for the crossover the middle, and it's broken up. Goff with some miscommunication. It looked like he had Robert Woods coming open there for a second. Throws it to his man, Graham, and unable to corral it for an incompletion. 4th and 5 coming up. Punt team will take the field. Now, because they were to drive the ball, though, they will likely pin this Packers team back pretty deep here. They get a good punt from Hecker. And the punt's away. It's a decent one. He's got some backspin. Williams is going to return this, though. Williams jukes and doesn't really get much. It brings it to his own 16-yard line. So Packers with some not so good field position, looking for another one of those big plays to happen to really stretch their lead. 3:32 left to go in this first half. Packers have had their playmakers show up early. Devontae Adams with a pair of big receptions. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with the long one. And Aaron Jones with the long run himself. So 1st and 10, power eye strong formation. They hand it to the running back. 22 takes it to the 20, and he gets about 6 yards. That's Darrell Williams for a nice 6-yard gain. He had some space there, stumbles a little bit, enough for Blake Martinez to get in there for a nice tackle to stop anything bigger than that. So 2nd and 4, still a nice little chunk play to start out this third drive for them. 2nd and 4, Aaron Jones in the backfield, single back set. And they go up the drop back. They're looking for the slant. They got Adams over the middle. Nice quick throw there by Dyson to Adams. And that's what's so great about Adams. He can hit you over the top, but he's even more phenomenal in these short games. When you need those yards, he's always the man to go up and grab those when you need it. So does it again there, gets the first down, and now the Packers are driving again. 2:36 left to go, staying with the I formation set. And drops back. Dyson drops back. He's looking toward the out routes to Marquez, and Marquez does grab it, gets a first down, tries to make him a miss, but cannot. Breaks to his own 41-yard line, so another first down for this Packers team after starting on their own 16-yard line. Rams have got to stop these short, quick passes. The Packers are just making this pass rush non-existent and a non-factor in this one. And that does bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the score in this one, 14-3, a somewhat surprising score so far in this one, as the Packers are taking it to this Rams team so far as they had the ball again and are driving. Tight set. Jones in the backfield. 1st and 10. Dyson takes it. He's looking to pass. He's looking. He's got some time. Davante Adams double covered. And it's intercepted by Corey Littleton. Corey Littleton has come up and has been gashed all day so far by Davante Adams. Doesn't want it to happen there. And a questionable throw by Dyson. Trusts his man maybe a little bit too much there. Throws into double coverage. And Littleton with the one-handed interception just snatches it away. And that is exactly what the Rams team needed. So single bunch set. They're going to go with a counterplay. Cohen with some space. Jukes a man, gets about 9 yards in the play, but they got to move a little bit quicker than that as they are within the 2-minute warning. So if 1:47 left to go, the clock is still ticking. 2nd and 1. This Rams team has got to stop playing so conservative if they want to get back into this one. 2nd and 1. Cohen in the backfield. Another draw play to Cohen. Cohen does have some space, though, but gets only about 5 yards. 1:27 left to go. 26. Rams still taking their time. Now go with the empty set. 1:11 left to go. Cohen in motion. They hand it to Cohen, and Cohen with some space, though. Cohen spins and doesn't get far afterwards. 2-yard gain. 1 minute left to go. And the Rams... No, they didn't. I thought they called a timeout. But 58 seconds left to go. They're going to let this clock keep going. .48 left to go. Gun bunch set. Cohen to his left. Cup out wide. He's looking. He's got Woods over the middle. Woods does grab it and pulls it down. 39 left to go. Brings it to his 38-yard line. And they will call a timeout now. They do have 1 left. So finally, Goff opens it up and tosses it downfield to one of his receivers. And he does connect for a nice gain there up to their 38-yard line. They can score any kind of points here to bring it within 1 possession. Even a field goal, they have to score something here. 1st and 10. Screenplay to Cohen. Cohen's got some space. Can he get around the man? He does not. 42 able to read that right away. Unblocked. Gets in there. And they're going to go with the hurry up. 18 left to play now. Goff changed something up. Doesn't have a lot of time. 1 timeout left. And he's tossing it deep to Cooks. Intercepted by Jair Alexander. Alexander goes up. Reads that all the way, and he's taking it back. Jukes a man. Still going all the way down to the 44-yard line. And that might put the Packers in the field goal range now. So they finally open it up. Goff just throws a prayer up to Cooks and unable to come down with it. A little bit underthrown. Jair Alexander is the reaper of the reward. And here is the field goal attempt by Buchanan, the Packers. Long field goal attempt. It's up. And it is off the crossbar. Rams are safe from that one as they do get the ball back after this in the second half. So after the first half, 14-3, Rams are struggling. And Patterson back to receive. They need a spark play here. They need something big to happen for them. They got to get back into this momentum-wise. And it goes out of the back of the end zone. So they got to open it up here. These run plays only work for so long if you're ahead, but I know what you're doing. You're trying to keep the same momentum. You're not trying to change your game plan because of the way the game has gone with some big plays. But at some point, you got to start hitting on some big plays with these receivers that you have. 1st and 10. trips to the left, Cohen in the backfield. They fake it to Cohen. Cohen looking to the, Goff looking to the right. Jimmy Graham unable to haul it on the corner route. 2nd and 10. I think part of the reason is because this secondary by the Packers is just flying all over the place against these receivers. These are phenomenal receivers on the Rams, but not that phenomenal. Cohen to the left. Cohen with some space. Cohen brings it up to the 39-yard line. Nice decision there by the Rams. Packers are playing into the pass game a little bit too much there. Caught off guard by the run. And the Rams may be able to get something going here on their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Empty set. Cohen in the slot. Packers loading the line of scrimmage. Cohen in motion left to right. And the Rams call a timeout. Interesting decision to call a timeout there. I think they had time to get that play off. It wasn't a play clock issue. Just didn't like what they saw. But now it leaves them with 2 timeouts. And you're down 11 points. That might be a costly one. We'll see how it turns out. 1st and 10. Empty set still. Goff looking. He's looking over the middle. He's got a man. He's got Woods over to the right. Gets about 5 on the play. So 2nd and 5 coming up. Look at Goff's stats there. 6 for 12, 67 yards and a touchdown. That is very low for him as his completion percentage over the course of the year has been right around 70 pretty steadily. So he's been pretty good. He's been pretty safe at the ball. But when you're down points, he's having to take some risks here. Goff so far is unable to come up with anything special. Empty set here. Rams trying to get back into this one. Here comes the pressure. Over to the left. He's got Cohen. Cohen stumbles and gets about a yard. He had his man beat, but stumbles a little bit. Ball was thrown a little bit behind him. Tries to spin, only gets about a yard. So 3rd and 4 coming up. Big 3rd and 4. The Rams have got to come away with some big plays here. Cannot afford another turnover. 3rd and 4. Empty set still. 3 receivers to the left. And he goes with the out route. Cooper Kupp does not. He does not get his feet in bounds, and Goff a little bit high on that one. Had his man open. Unable to throw an accurate pass there. Cooper Kupp maybe should have came down with it. Still was a little bit overthrown. And 4th and 4, the Rams are forced to punt this away. So another drive stopped around midfield, and that one hurts. Can this defense come up with a big play? This phenomenal defense, the phenomenal defensive line that we've heard so much about this year, with 64 sacks in the year, can they come up with a big play when it matters most? 4th and 4, they punt it away, and Williams is going to take it to about his own 23-yard line. So the rookie Dyson has been dicing it up, if you will, in this game so far with some big plays, and he has the ball again, trying to make this a 3-possession game here. Single back set, Jones in the backfield. And he drops back to pass. He's looking. Here comes that pass rush. He's just forced to toss it away. Actually almost connects with Wilson as he was open. But still, Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt were right in there. And if it wasn't the one, it was going to be the other. That's that pass rush that they've been waiting for to get going all game long. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Just escaping a sack. Strong set. Jones in the backfield. And they hand it to Jones. Jones has no space at all, and he gets stuffed. Here is that Rams defense. 3rd and 11 coming up. They have got to come away with a 3 and out on this one. Offense has been playing well, but they got to come away with the stop. Empty set. Dyson in the back. Everett to his right. Fakes the snap. He's looking. He's looking over to the middle, and he does connect with Everett. Oh, and Martinez was there. He's going to be kicking himself after that. When he turns to his back towards the ball, he's ready to pick it off, but just kind of gets deer in the headlights fever there. Unable to even go after it, and then that causes another first down. So the Packers come away with another big play there. Dyson on a 3rd and long connects again, and that pass rush was in his face again, but able to resist it and get a ball off quickly. So I formation set. Williams in the backfield. 5 left to go in the third quarter. He's changed something up. He's flipping the play. He goes to Williams. Williams with the counter play gets stuffed immediately. And the Rams are playing angry. They're sick of giving up these big plays to this Packers offense. And that is a loss of 4 on the running play. So this run game that was working for them before, able to kind of keep this Rams pass rush honest, is not working right now. And that might spell trouble for this Packers offense. I don't know how many more hits Dyson can take. 2nd and 14. Jones in the backfield. The line pinches in. He steps back. He's looking. He's got a man over the middle and a flag called on the play. That might be pass interference. It is. But I think that was a little bit silly. So good play there by JMO with the courtesy decline. It's exactly what you want to do in that situation. It's funny because Blake Martinez is the one who got called on it, but he even backed off and he wasn't even touching him really. Yeah, he wasn't even touching him really. He was just playing the ball. He wasn't even further than 5 yards down the field. So 3rd and 8 here after the incompletion. Jones to his right. Here comes the pass rush. He's looking over the middle, and he does connect with Wilson. Wilson jukes a man and gets hit hard at the 40-yard line. Another big 3rd down by Dyson. And Dyson, with the not the best stats here, has been able to come up with some big plays on 3rd down, keep the Ravens offense off the field, keep their offense on the field, and that's all you can really ask for from a young player like Dyson. 1st and 10, Williams in the backfield. They hand it to Williams. Williams gets stuffed. Man, these 1st down runs are killing this Packers team. I don't know how many more times Dyson can come with some magic and make these long third downs, but they keep running the ball like that, he's not going to be able to. So 2nd and 9. Staying with their strong set. Jones in the backfield now. Dyson drops back. He's looking over the middle. Over deep to Adams, and an interference again, I believe. That one is questionable. He's going to decline it again. So nice job by JMO to decline those defensive pass interferences as the Rams are just trying to make a play on the ball. Double coverage, though. Got to be careful with that. 3rd and 9. On the Rams' 39-yard line. Here's the time where the Rams need a sack by J.J. Watt or Aaron Donald. 3rd and 9. They hand it to Jones. Smart play. Jones tries to get what he can, but even though no one's along the line of scrimmage, that defensive line was there and only able to get about 2 on there. So here comes the field goal unit, trying to make this a 14-point game. The kick is up and good. Buchanan makes this one, makes it a 17-3 ball game. Packers up 2 touchdowns. And whatever they have changed since the regular season defensively has worked so far against their last 2 matchups. Working really well for them in this one. Worked well against the Buccaneers. Let's see if the defense can keep it up. 1st and 10. Rams total yardage there, 124. Somewhat abysmal as they go up the single back bunch set. Fakes the snap. He's looking. Goff out wide. He doesn't see anything open and throws it away. They elect with the play action there. They've been running the ball a lot, but nothing really gets open for them. And Goff is forced to throw it away. Goff is 7 for 15, 68 yards, an interception. He has looked really shaky in this one after a really solid season. Midway through the 3rd quarter, Rams have the ball on their 25, 2nd and 10. Kona in the backfield. Blitz is coming. He doesn't see it. He gets sacked. Justin Jackson comes off unblocked. He says, "Rise, Jared Goff, because I will be back," and hits him down for a sack. 8-yard loss in the play, and Jared Goff looks really rattled right now. Empty set. Goff with trying to come up with his own magic here. He goes over the middle and doesn't get nearly enough as he checks it down to his tight end there. Gain of about 10. And here comes the punt unit again. After that nice turnover in the beginning, Rams really haven't been able to get past midfield a whole lot. When they have, it was a Jared Goff interception to kind of thwart any kind of points attempt. So Jamal Williams now to receive it. He has some space, takes it to his 30-yard, 31-yard line. And here comes that Packers offense again. And this is what I was worried about for this Rams team. If they don't figure out this offense, I don't know how much more this defense of theirs can really make any stops. You can only ask a good defense to make so many stops. Man in motion, wildcat formation. Jones takes it. He has space. He takes it, spins, and jukes his way for a 15-yard gain. Takes it to his own 45-yard line. The Packers are playing with some confidence now, play calling wise, to go up the wildcat set trick play here and get about 15 yards to their own 45-yard line. Up 14 points. A touchdown might put this one away. Power eye set. They go another run. Williams, the other Williams, Darrell Williams, gets the ball, gets nothing on the play. 2nd and 10. Now this Rams defense has been good, but it hasn't been great. They've came up with a few turnovers, but they haven't been dominant like they have throughout the season. They need to put something together here and get this team back in. It's 2nd and 10. Bunch set. Jones at the backfield. Counter play. Jones with some space. Takes the outside and doesn't get much, if anything at all. Stopped for about a 1-yard gain. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. 3rd and 9 coming up. Another 3rd and long for this Packers offense. Can Dyson dice it up for another 3rd down conversion? Third and 9. And here we go to start the 4th quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. This is for a chance to play in the NFC Conference Championship game. 3rd and 9. Dyson drops back. He's looking over the middle of Adams. Adams gets right around Marcus Peters. Makes him look silly and gets another long 3rd down conversion. Now on their opponent's 35-yard line, the Packers are in the driver's seat. Even a field goal might put this away. Vontae Adams with another big 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10. They drop back again. Over the middle, and it's intercepted! It's intercepted! Oh my goodness! Dyson forces the ball over the middle. Intercepted by Eric Berry. And that's what this defense needed to do. They need to come up with a big turnover, and they did. Now they leave the ball in Jared Goff's hands. Goff, if he's the franchise quarterback, he's got to show something here and get his team back in it. He's looking deep. Triple coverage, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by the Packers, and just like that, Kevin King with the interception after Jared Goff panics and throws it into triple coverage to Jimmy Graham. And here comes the Rams defense to try and put something together again. Turnovers, the Packers have more, but the Rams unable to really do anything on offense. 1st and 10, they pitch it to Jones. Jones to the outside, gets about 3 yards on the play. 7-10 left to go in this 4th quarter. Second and 7. Packers may be playing a little bit safer now after that last interception. Do not want the Rams to have any kind of chance to get back. And they go to pass. They drop back. They go over the middle to Everett. Everett gets about 4 on the play as Dyson checks it down. Big 3rd and 3 coming up. Can the Rams hold again and try and give their offense some kind of chance here after they failed multiple times in this game? 3rd and 3. I formation set. Jones in the backfield. Dyson drops back. He's looking over the middle. He's got Adams. Adams with some space. and gets it down to the 20-yard line. Another big third down conversion by Dyson to Adams. Dyson with another dime with pressure right in his face and gets it to his man. Over the middle, Marcus Peters again beat by Devontae Adams. And with 5:56 left to go, unless an insane turnover happens for this Rams defense again, any kind of points might put this away. So, I formation set. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Man in motion. They fake it to him, hand it to Williams. Williams tries to chuck a man and gets down for about a 1-yard gain. Packers have done a nice job in this one of splitting the load, even though Aaron Jones has just been on fire almost every time he's touched the ball, but they're able to get their other backs in there to change the pace a little bit. Really like what I've seen out of that. But so far, it hasn't really been the offense's game. They've had some big turnovers. They have some big plays on third down, but it's not the ideal game you want out of the offense. But still, they're up 14 points with a chance to put this away. Aaron Jones shakes a man off, almost gets stripped by Blake Martinez. He had his hand in there, but Aaron Jones able to pull it back. 3rd and 8 coming up. 4:58 left to go and counting. Rams with still only 2 timeouts after that timeout called early in the third quarter. Packers going to spread it out wide, five wide, empty set. Jones in the slot. Dyson drops back. He's looking over the middle, and a wild pass after he had pressure in his face again. Lucky that it didn't fall in the hands of the defender, and they're going to kick a field goal here. Try and go up by 17 late in this fourth quarter. The kick is up, and good by Buchanan. 20-3 is the score. 4:32 left to go in this one. Rams down by a lot. Haven't shown much promise on offense, but still, never say never. They still have a chance in this one. Patterson back to return. He's taking it out. Takes it to the 20-yard line and gets stuffed. Good special teams coverage there by the Packers. First and 10 on their own 21-yard line. Can Jared Goff help his team out? Over the middle, Higbee. Higbee tries to truck a man, does not get far. Rams, after we called them for having 125 yards about a quarter ago, it seems, still only have about 131 after that completion. 2nd and 4. Empty set. Goff, blitz is coming. He does not sense it in time and is sacked again. And if you look downfield, they call the verticals route, and with the speed they have in Cooks and Kupp, you think that someone would get open there, but this secondary by the Packers has just been so stout in this one. It's hard for these receivers to get open, and Goff is not able to throw those timing routes that well. So, 3rd and 13, going with the verticals again. They're going deep again, almost picked off a third time. Robert Woods on the deep seam route. This Packers defense is peaking just at the right time right now, and it's showing in these playoffs. As again, they're allowing the opponent to about, well, this game is less than 200 yards, but the other game was about 200 yards of total offense, and that is insanely low, especially in the playoffs. As Jamal Williams, gets a face mask and breaks it to the opponent 47-yard line. So, bearing some kind of miracle here, the Packers will likely move on to NFC Conference Championship game against the San Francisco 49ers, who have had some kind of more of a magic games for them in these playoffs. They had a lot of close games, a lot of big throws, a lot of big plays at the end to get to where they are. Packers have been a bit more methodical. Williams takes it out, tries to juke, and gets about 2, or actually loses about 2. About 3 minutes left to go in this one. Down 17, unless they can get a quick score here, and then maybe another. They're a little bit too far out of reach. That's too many turnovers, and a lack of offensive production has been the fault of this Rams team. Darrell Williams in the backfield, man in motion. They hand to him up the middle, and Brockers with a hand in the cookie jar, unable to come away with anything. And this should take us to a 2-minute warning, as a 3rd and 10 is coming up for the Packers. Really great game by both users from what I've seen, though. 3rd and 10. Dyson drops back out route, and that's complete. And Scantling does get out of bounds, but he gets the first down, so the drive will stay alive. Another big 3rd down conversion. That's just been where Dyson has lived. Why do you need a 3rd and manageable if you have Dyson? Dyson's rhythm, with Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Devontae Adams. Hand off to Darren Williams, tries to juke and gets destroyed, and that'll bring us to a 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 10 coming up, but as I was saying, the Packers have been a bit more methodical with their run in the playoffs. If they've also started in the wild card like the 49ers, but it's been their defense that's really kind of kept them in games, as Dyson is still young and makes mistakes, and he has 3 interceptions on this one, but he's also got a display of insane 3rd down conversions. His 3rd down percentage has got to be around 100% in this one. I don't really recall a time where he didn't get a first down on a long 3rd down. Most of the drives where they haven't scored or gotten a field goal have ended in a turnover. So, and even in this one, Aaron Jones runs his way for a first down. So that'll just about do it in this one, as the Packers can just kneel down from here on out. Packers will move on to the NFC Conference Championship, and you got to hand it to them. A couple of those PI decisions, he declined the penalty, and some users might not, because some of them were kind of questionable, especially the last one was a deep ball to Adams. Still, the Packers showed a lot of integrity in declining those penalties. Really good job. Kudos to him. Rams played a phenomenal game, had a phenomenal season, and it's a really sim user. It's our main man, Sean Soden. And that'll just about do it. Congratulations to both users. 20-3 is the score. Packers will move on to the conference championship. I am Kylo Ren. I'll see you guys later.